Hello. So, I might, um, throughout the reading, I might be pointing out songs because before, when I used to do these without recording them, before I started to record these, I should say, I would listen to music and then music will give me messages as well. Um, and I can't do that because since I want to post them on YouTube, it's copyrighted music, so I can't really have it playing in the background. However, today I realized I could use my headphones and stream the music from my iPad to my headphones, right? It just clicked, okay? And because I filmed with my phone, I was like, how am I gonna play music if I film with my phone? But I was already playing music, like very like chill instrumental music from my iPad to record. So I was like, how dumb? Very dumb, very silly. That I didn't make that connection. That I could just use my headphones, connect them to the iPad. Anyways, 111. I just saw 111 on my timer. So yeah, I'm gonna point out music that is playing right now. What I have playing, what it's almost over. Lean by uh, it's a reggaeton song. Um, Bad Bunny's on it and a whole bunch of other people. I don't know who's the original. Um, who's the original? I don't know. But yeah, that's what I was. That's what was playing. And now I'm shuffling because all right, we landed on uh, "Yummy" by Justin Bieber. Okay, let's see. Yeah, this is much better for me because I really like. Obviously, I can concentrate on this and ignore the music, but I like having music playing. Yeah. Should I work? Please, and if I sing or say the lyrics or whatever, I'm not a singer, but excuse that since it's gonna be completely out of pure silence because you're not hearing the music that I'm hearing. Alright. I don't know if I'm gonna do one card like we've been doing. Let's see. This deck is weird today. Willow Spirit, Flexibility. Number 48. Yeah, I think it's one card. Alright. That's okay. Let me put this one here. Is the flash showing? Oh, yes it is. Let's see. There we go. Willow. Oh, this looks like this part right here of the card. This part right here. This looks like the stone. That's interesting. Willow Spirit. She's a butterfly. Yesterday the card had a lot of butterflies and make me think of that right now. It had 3 butterflies. It looks like a spirit. Well, it's literally on on the card. But yeah, it looks very much from the other side kind of thing. This is like a pond, and I've never seen a willow tree in person. I'm sure they're beautiful in person because they're beautiful in photos. Um, Flexibility. That's because of um, the branches, right? That they like sway in the wind or something. I don't know what it is. Hmm. Flexibility. Now I don't know if this is a completely new message, or if this is gonna be in continuation. Oh, the crow is back. He's up there. Um, I have a crow friend uh, that comes outside and like eats foods with the other birds. Um, but his presence is so like intense because he's so much bigger than the other birds. So when he comes in, all the other birds leave. It's so funny. Also, he gets like first dibs on things because he eats. Oh, this is beautiful. I think he eats only like the corn. I don't know, but let's see. Freedom. I possess the power and the free will to create my own happiness. Hmm. I think it is a continuation of yesterday's reading. It's like the miracle that's coming in is you realizing how flexible you are because you have freedom, and you have freedom because you have flexibility. It's like they come hand in hand. They come hand in hand. They're connected. Now I'm seeing the infinity symbol again. Not just connected, they come together. You can't have one without the other. Um, so this miracle that was coming in, or this gift, it's related to maybe like your outlook on things. And a couple of readings ago, let me use tarot so that I can um, come to like a conclusion of what I actually see here. Because now her being floating over the pond um, makes me think of the moon card in this deck, um, where she's submerged in water, but now she's above it, and she gained her wings because now she can use them. She couldn't use them in the water, but she can use them now, and it's almost like she rose above, or she got out of the emotional, um, I don't know, turmoil, emotional stress. Because yesterday it was like about healing, like emotional healing. So that's where the miracle is. It's kind of like you get an emotional release in some way, and then you raise above this water. You're not drowning, but you're not deep into your emotions anymore. You're able to see them with perspective, rise above. Yeah, this is good. Ten of Pentacles, and then the Queen of Cups, which is literally, she's the one who comes in to balance and embody the emotional body in a way where it's not a task that's, I don't know, taking more from you than giving. It's a very balanced energy in the emotional aspect of things. And then with the Ten of Pentacles, this card is always about like happiness, family, um, prosperity, abundance. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. This is after a time where, for your own good and for your own healing, right? After these Three of Swords, you had to keep, you see this cup? She has a cup here, right? Because she's a Queen of Cups. That makes sense. But this is the Queen of Swords, and she has a cup locked up here. You had to lock up your heart, and maybe um, if you think you've been super emotional, maybe in the last 3 months, 3 years, 3 weeks, even 3 days, um, it's because you were healing this, and you thought that the only way to heal your heart was to keep it locked up and not, yeah, not share it at all. There's a crow here as well on this card. um, Maybe you were kind of cold, not intentionally. It was like necessary, um, for you to heal, and it's okay. That's okay. You do whatever you need to do to heal, right? But I think the miracle that's coming in is you now allowing yourself, right? Bringing this cup out of here, and allowing yourself to learn from it, gain the wisdom that you need from this heartbreak, or you've achieved that with a 10. That's like it's an ending. You've achieved, you have gained, I'm going to leave the cards out today. You have gained the emotional wisdom. Wow. Yes, you have gained the emotional wisdom from this situation. You've completed that. You've grounded that with the Ten of Pentacles. That's a very grounding. It's like a 3D, like here in this reality, not just in the astral, not just in your head. Not, it's not just in the emotional in the head. It's not like that anymore. It's here. You have finally grounded the wisdom that this heartbreak, um, that this heartbreak brought into your life. It was a teacher, you know. You're being free from that now. You're free from it because you have done the work in regards to emotional intelligence. Hmm. Yeah, because you have free will. So even though you've been past this energy and you've maybe done a lot of healing from it, it is up to you also to decide that it's not your narrative anymore. Like, yeah, if you loved someone and you really thought that was your person and you were meant to be with them, you might be coming to the realization that if that hasn't happened, just as much as you've let go already, this new wave of you're embodying letting go in the sense of like now it doesn't bother you anymore. You know how if you miss someone, seeing their name somewhere impacts you, like you literally, it's like a scene in a movie where you like you stop breathing, you stare at it and you're like, I cannot believe I'm seeing this. Everything that you've ever felt for this person rushes back into your emotional like body, and you're like, I miss them. You ignore, like, in that moment you're not thinking of all the bad things they did to you. In the contrary, you're tapping into that love so deeply, and it makes you miss them even more. You might, like, after that you realize, oh, okay, you come back to your senses and you're like, wait, we've done so much progress. This is now that, everything that you tell yourself when you need to snap out of the illusion that is that this love can trigger for you, right? Because it's attached to heartbreak. So but the first thing that you feel is never, you never see, something reminds you of the person that you've loved so deeply or you still love deeply. And the first instinct is never to think of how much they hurt you. You never go back to that. I mean, at least not for me. The first thing that I go back to is the good times, the way that they made me feel loved. And then this comes in, this energy comes in because I don't have that anymore. Or, yeah, because I don't have it anymore, and because maybe the heartbreak in itself was the lesson that I, while all the good is good, the bad cannot be bad enough where it outdoes all the good, if that makes sense. Like, um, just because there was bad doesn't mean that there was love, you know? Some things are very, I think some people come into your life and they are like a flash, but they're bright. They're very bright. Even if they don't see it themselves, they were bright for you and to you, right? And then some people are longer. They they're meant to stay longer in your life. Um, but you're not guaranteed a good outcome either way. It could be a fast fleeting thing and it could be amazing, right? And you could always remember that person in the most fondest of ways. Or it could be something dragged out over years that ended horribly. And then the only thing you could focus on is on the horrible because you mistrust every good thing that ever happened as real or not. You know, I don't know which one's worse, honestly, but Cheetah fell out, but I'm gonna keep shuffling because I want to pick one. I don't want it to fall out. So let's see what the animal spirit has to say. Hummingbird. Oh, the hummingbird in this card is one of my favorite cards. It's card 22 and it's about joy. Um, so I really like that. I'm gonna read a little part of the book, I think. Hold on, I'm gonna get the book first. Hummingbirds are, I like how they only have a little bit of red on the bird, and then the colors that you usually see on their feathers actually all around them. Now I'm seeing the card from yesterday. So the owl that was yesterday's card had this, and you could only see a little bit of color. It was like this, but a lot, and you could only see a little bit of the color. But today, this hummingbird came in to like clear that. It's like a very, it's like, now I'm seeing it like this is a focus point, right? And the hummingbird is coming into view to kind of tell you like, follow me, let's go this way. Wow, with the whole death thing yesterday, now I'm seeing like that looks like a spirit, like some over the veil kind of thing. I don't, I don't think this is a message of death, but it is a message of, it's a death to this situation, to this feeling, right? To this entrapment of your heart that you've felt for so long. Um, and it's time to let it be, you know? Hmm. The song that's playing is very fitting to this. It's called Let It Go by James Bay. And the album is called Chaos. Chaos and the what? Chaos and the Calm. Chaos and the calm combination of this. It's you're seeing the light regarding the situation. And it probably came because of how flexible you've been and you've been allowing allowing and overall. And once you allow in your physical, you allow everywhere else. I think you embody that flexibility. Like I said, the flexibility leads you to freedom, and freedom leads you to flexibility. All right, let's see. Now I'm interested. Oh, I was gonna read for the card. Hold on a second. Hummingbird. And yesterday was a bird as well, air spirit. And today it's another bird. I think I was like a bird watcher in a different life. For sure. Like, for sure it was. Because I'm always like, birds. I see the birds before even my cat sees the birds. So, I can't find this. Okay. So it's positive, enthusiastic, spiritually resourceful, smart, curious, loves to learn. So very positive energy. I can see that. It's like it literally, the hummingbird coming in, it like it took the shadows away. It illuminated something. It also has to do with exploring spirituality. This is interesting because I said that this looked like something that opened up and the hummingbird is coming into view to tell you, hey, follow me. And the book says, follow the way of the hummingbird and you cannot go wrong. Wow. Okay. Yeah, I want to see what 48. 48. Either peace or happiness, let it enfold you. Oh, yeah. How fitting. Honestly, I got this book on a whim, but this book has never not been spot freaking on when it came to me doing a reading and then picking a quote. Like, it's never been wrong. It's always had the right thing to say. Like, always. I used to draw on it. Like, I used to draw on the book. Um, I don't really do that anymore unless I feel called to, but I don't really do that anymore. Alright, it's time to... There's a little ant walking around. I don't want to squish you, buddy. Okay. Let's do runes. I'm gonna put this where it flashes. There we go. Right. Let's do runes. The rune message yesterday was so beautiful. It really was. Um, it was the gift rune, and then the other one was abundance. Um, it was like an omen of abundance, success, like good things coming forward. The crystals want to be out today, I guess. See what else I get. Okay. I think am I gonna keep two? I'll tell you right now. See what this is. Yeah, I think I'm gonna keep two. I wasn't vibing with anything else. Okay, let's do this. Okay. And I think I've definitely gotten these two before. I like how a light and the dark one came out for this. Always very synchronistic. I don't like it there. Maybe over here. And the song that's playing, Wait for Me by Kings of Leon. Okay. I don't know what else I want to put on this. They've been very simple as of late. Still a little rose, desert rose. I shouldn't say rose quartz. I guess I have to pick some rose quartz. Some clear quartz. Oh, this is, what is this? Fluoride, desert rose, and this is a Herkimer diamond. Please, I cannot spell that. I literally don't know how to spell it. I just know that it is that. So I'm not going to put it in the description because I don't know how to spell it. Maybe I'll Google it, but like I could feel someone being like, I don't know what she even said. Yeah, me neither. I just know that it's called that. Rose quartz? Yeah, let's put some rose quartz on here. Yeah, it was yesterday. Okay, what's the song playing now? Because, oh, Running Over by Justin Bieber. Okay. Very interesting songs today. Number 27 on the timer just now. That might be. Yeah, I think that's it. It's very interesting continuation. It's definitely a continuation. Excuse me. I keep looking at this card because the Three of Swords in this deck is so intense. But it's surrounded by so many good cards, like good energy cards. Not that this is a bad energy. It's a very learning energy, learning experience. But it's surrounded by so much light and like lightness and beauty that it's almost like what you need to understand is that this does not fit your narrative anymore. It's not where you are, and it's not where you have it's where you have been, but it's not where you are anymore, and it's not where you're going. Okay, there is so much potential and like beauty all around. It's time to stop looking back at this, maybe, or if you're looking back at it, the gift that's coming towards you, this enlightenment that's coming towards you, is going to help you look at this with a different lens, and you'll be able to like step back from it and not maybe not feel it as deeply. The grief for that you felt from this situation, it's going to be less. And I can see how you maybe not have let this go, because healing also comes with you kind of, you feel like you forget about that person, and that could be bittersweet, because if you love them you don't want to forget about them, but you, so maybe you hold on to even the pain or the hurt because it keeps you closer to them. Definitely keeps you tethered energetically, and that goes for both people. But you, I don't know about the other person, but you for sure are seeing this differently and being able to move past it for sure. She's moving. She moved through it. It looks like a wall to me here. Like I said, it was like the other side, but it's the other side of this situation, you know, like the other side of heartbreak, the other side of being hurt deeply, you know. And it's a sense of freedom. These two cards look the same colors and everything. It's a sense of freedom that's coming, and abundance, and happiness. A literal light portal is opening up for you, and you're gonna follow this hummingbird through it, and it's gonna be an amazing time in your life moving forward. This is beautiful. Okay, see you tomorrow.